What's up, everybody? It's Kelly here with Summit Healthcare, bringing you another workout of the week. Today we're doing a leg and core strength workout. All the exercises I've picked out are some of my favorites to help strengthen all the major muscles in our legs and our core. Go ahead and grab some water and let's get ready for the warm-up. Sitting nice and tall in your chair, let's go ahead and circle the neck around. And let's go the other direction. And let's go ahead and go to the shoulders, rolling them up, down, and back. Hands to the ears, spinal rotation. Twisting side to side. Hands on the hips, we're going to circle the upper body around. And let's go the other direction. Sitting up nice and tall, pulling the belly in, we're going to begin marching. Let's take those arms out to the side, a little shoulder circles. And reverse. Standing up, let's go ahead and lift up onto the toes. Bringing the arms out in front, let's lift those knees up as high as we can. And we're going to go ahead and take those heels, taking them back. Opening up the arms, we're going to bring them to the front, turn the palms, and push away. So palms facing out, come close together. We're going to rotate those forearms so the palms are facing away from each other, and open. Bringing those arms back out to the side, we're going to lower them to the hips and raise them all the way up overhead. Hands on the hips, we're going to go ahead and push the hips to the side as we circle them all the way around. Really exaggerating, pushing the hips. In a complete circle. And let's go the other direction. So we're gonna push it to the side, back, other side, and forward, making a complete circle. Good. Now that we're all warmed up, let's get ready for the workout. Sitting nice and tall in your chair, pulling that belly in, we're gonna begin with marches. So sitting nice and tall, focusing on that posture, we're squeezing our core, lifting our legs intentionally, okay? We wanna feel our quads working as we lift our legs. We wanna feel that squeeze in the core as we march. And let's add the arms with it. So we're gonna be marching one arm, then the other, still squeezing that core nice and strong. Let's go for 3, 2, last one. Good, nice job. Next exercise, we're gonna be extending at the leg. So we're extending at the knee, straightening the leg. Nice and slow. I want you to place your hands on your thighs so you can feel the quadriceps working. Sitting nice and tall, pulling that belly in, checking that posture, and we're going to hold one leg out. Lower that leg and extend the other leg. Check your posture, we're nice and tall. Good, and switch. And switch. Good. From here, we're going to keep that nice upright posture. And we're going to extend the leg out. As we do, I'm going to reach my opposite arm out in front and alternate every time. So as we're reaching, I want you to feel a little rotation through your torso. We're not just straightening our knee and reaching an arm, okay? I wanna make sure we're stretching and folding over our abdomen to make our abs work. I always keep that extra hand around my core so I can make sure it's doing what it's supposed to. Feel the squeeze. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Sitting nice and tall, we're going to reach both arms overhead and we'll be making a complete circle. As we do that, we're going to be extending a leg out in front. So it's arms, reach for the leg. Arms, reach for the leg. Feel your abdomen stretch here and then fold forward as we reach. 2, last one, good. Let's go ahead and lift for the other leg, arms overhead, swoop and reach. We're stretching here, then folding forward. and 1. Good, nice job. Go get it. We're gonna bring our hands together, holding them at our chest. We're gonna be rotating side to side here for a Russian twist. So we sit nice and tall, leaning back slightly in our chair. So now our core is engaged, and we're just gonna be rotating side to side here, driving those elbows back behind our body, and just breathing. Let's rotate for 4, 3, 2, last one. Good. Go ahead and scoot towards the edge of your chair. We're gonna start with half sit to stands. So we're only gonna be pushing up halfway. This is gonna put some extra stress on our quads, which we are doing to add the resistance. So we increase strength when there is resistance. So we're gonna have our hands here, we're gonna push off, and we're gonna stop halfway. You should feel your glutes squeezing because you're squeezing them, and you should feel pressure in your quads. Then we sit back down, and we go again, standing halfway, and down. Squeeze your glutes, and down. Squeeze your glutes, and down. Good, let's go for 4, 3, 2, last one, back down. Good, now we're going to stagger our stance. So we have one foot in front of the other, as much as you're comfortable with. And then we're going to do a full sit to stand here. So go ahead and put one foot in front of the other, and we'll get ready. We're gonna do 5 each side here. So we stand all the way up for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Good, and then we will switch, so staggering that other foot in front, and we'll stand for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay standing. From here, we're gonna do a series of lunges. So we're gonna go ahead and stand up, and we wanna make sure you have some space to the side. So we're gonna step out to a nice wide stance. We're gonna come into that side lunge where we bend this knee over here. So we'll do it all together. So we're gonna step to the left. I'm mirroring you. So we're gonna step with our left foot out to the left. I'm gonna bend my left knee. I should feel a nice stretch through here. I'm getting my hips back. So my left knee is right over this foot. And then I'm going to use these muscles to push off and step together. Go ahead and step, bend the knee to that lunge, push off, step together. Good. Step together, step together, step together. Good, let's go ahead and do the other leg. So now I'm gonna step with my right leg as I step, bend that knee, push off, step together, step, push together. And remember, if side lunges bother you, then all you need to do is step out a nice wide stance and push off together. You don't need to bend the knee. Let's do 2 more. Whoops. Last one, and together. Good. We're gonna go into a full body rock here. So my feet are hip distance apart. I'm going to, my feet are hip distance apart. I'm going to come down into a squat. My hands come forward, and then as I come up, I'm gonna lift up onto the calves, or I'm gonna lift my heels. So I'm up onto the balls of the feet into a calf raise. So coming down to that squat and then propelling forward, squat and up, squat and up, squat and up, squat and up. Let's do 2 more. 2. Last one. Good, nice job. Last exercise in this series, we are going to do good mornings, which helps strengthen our glutes and our core. So I'm actually going to show you first from the side. So this is going to be working on our hinge motion from our hips. So we have a soft bend in our knees. From here, we're going to tuck our hips under, so like we do for when we squeeze our core. So we're going to tuck those hips, now we're squeezing. From here, I'm just going to hinge at my hips like a washboard and back up. Okay, so notice how my back is super straight. All I do is hinge from the hips. I'm not squatting from the knees, I'm hinging from the hips until I feel a stretch in my hamstrings. And then I'm going to squeeze my glutes and stand up right back to my starting position. So my knees didn't really move, they're still softly bent. My hips are tucked. Now I'm going to hinge forward, hinge, hinge, hinge till I feel that stretch through the back of the legs. Then I'm going to squeeze my glutes and stand right back up. And notice how I squeeze all the way until my hips are tucked. All right, nice and slow, hinge, 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 squeeze, and stand. Notice how slow I'm taking this. It's meant to be slow and controlled, so we're squeezing all the right muscles. Hinge, 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 squeeze and stand. Hinge, 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 squeeze and stand. Let's do 2 more. We're hinging, squeeze and stand. Last time, hinge, squeeze and stand. Good, nice job. Go ahead and grab a quick drink of water and then let's repeat the workout for another round.